This raid cam was filmed on Blueberry 5X EU main server. Also check the description for EVO clan who's now recruiting. So this raid's been a long time coming. Both clans know that it's just about to happen. X9 is crafting up their rockets and they've actually told EVO that they're about to hit them. So EVO is fortifying their base right now, getting ready for X9. X9 has been wanting to raid EVO for days now, but they just haven't had enough players online to really hit them. This is shot inside X9's base, and this is actually what X9's base looks like right now. So here's EVO's base. They have the compound, they have the big tower, that's their main, and then they have the flank tower on the side. And they also have a flank tower up on the hill. X9 is going to have to take out each one of these flank towers, otherwise they're just going to get shot from the back and not succeed. EVO clan's getting pretty antsy, they're just practicing their aim on each other right now. Okay, looks like we have action. So X9 setting up their raid base on the road right now. Looks like those are ensign rockets. Another one's coming. If they can land one of those ensign rockets in the base right now, that'll be pretty detrimental to X9. The rockets keep falling short though. If they could have landed all of those inside of the base, it would totally set X9 back, and then they could maybe move up and try to finish them off. This one's gonna land inside the base on the second floor, but they already have the first floor finished. More rocket fires coming in, but the base is already pretty much secure. That one's going to land inside on the second floor right in the middle. If they had done that from the beginning, X9 might not even have been able to set this base up. Looks like we have somebody actually coming from EVO base, going for a flank. Looks like he's killed one X9 so far. Another one's coming out to try to take care of him. He doesn't see him, he's gonna be killed too. If this flank can go over to those bodies and loot them, they might have some rockets on them, or maybe even just building materials. So he's gonna loot him, he's gonna throw in that gear set, and he's gonna look for some more kills. EVO is bringing over yet another man to the flank. More backup is going to be coming from EVO's base right now, and they've actually already laddered up the front of the raid base. So the backup actually hops inside the raid base on the top and gets a kill. This isn't going to stop X9 though, they're still continuing to build the raid base and put some pressure on the front gate where EVO is trying to flank from. Grenades are going to be tossed. And another EVO member comes out. So this is proving to be a pretty tough raid with the flanks coming in from all sides so far. But X9's raid base is fully complete at this point with high walls around it as well. X9 is going to go to work on the second raid tower up in the snow mountain. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and just try to wipe it so that the EVO clan cannot spawn in there and take them from behind. And the base just starts to completely crumble. It's all hanging on by one foundation at this point. The first flank tower up in the snow mountain is going to completely collapse. There's only one flank tower left inside the actual compound. If the heli takes out some X9 players, it could put them at a disadvantage. So they're just going to go ahead and take down the heli. They have the manpower, they have the raid base to do it, so why not? And just like that, heli's down. EVO has already thrown a crew over into the second flank tower, trying to get some bolty shots on some approaching X9 members. Looks like they might be moving up to try to breach, and they are. They're breaching into the high wall right now. But there's still an EVO player in there. They didn't see him. If he can take out 2 or 3 members and they can go retrieve the rockets. But no, he won't be able to get a kill and he'll be shot down. Counter rocket though comes in and takes out an X9 member. And another one just nearly misses an X9 player. So it looks like X9 is going to breach a second hole over by the flanking tower. An EVO member is down here trying to repair the compound walls. He's got 2 up. If he can get 1 more, he'll have sealed it off. But no, he's not going to be able to throw down that last wall because of all the incense rockets going off, blocking his path. And X9 has actually set up an auto turret just outside of the compound in case some more flanks come. X9 has moved most of their players up to the compound walls, ready to start hitting the actual base now. And the turret will be doing its job over here, taking out the flank. This flank tower is completely out of sheet metal and armored though, so it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to wipe. It'll require a lot more rockets. And rocket fire is raining down onto the breach point in the walls. And the X9 member is actually going to rocket himself. You can't do that in the middle of a raid like this. Looks like most of the beds in there are destroyed. It might not be an issue at this point. One of EVO is actually among X9. They didn't even notice him. He's going to go ahead and slap that wall back up. They're going to have to breach that wall to get the rest of their teammates in there. X9 is going to go ahead and slap 2 C4 because they definitely need that wall broken to get the rest of their rockets in. One X9 is going to ladder up into the main base. But the auto turret's going to take him out. There are 4 auto turrets around this compound that are going to make it way more difficult to raid. But the first wall is down, exposing the first turret. Rocketing the turret, they're going to make quick work. 1 out of 4 is already destroyed. They still have 3 more inside the compound to take out. EVO sending a lot of their players up to this main wall, trying to hold off X9 at this choke point, as X9 is still continuing to work on these turrets. They're going to slap C4 on the main base door. EVO can't do much to defend right now as both of their flank towers are compromised. The loot room is going to be broken open. There are a few turrets in there, but rockets are going to continue to be sent straight into the core. An EVO member actually drops down from the top with a launcher looking to make a play from the inside. I wouldn't stand there though because X9 is sending rockets in there. No, he will be taken out by a rocket that wasn't even for him. Once again in the same spot. Trying to loot his body and pick up his rockets. But X9 will send another rocket in, killing him too. Still hammering away at the base. They've already taken the loot rooms. It looks like they're just going to go ahead and send a message and wipe this thing. Xwick, the leader of X9, down in the core, rocketing out all of the foundations at this point. So a massive chunk has been taken out of this base. EVO is on their last straw, pulling out Ensign rockets and launchers, trying to drop down and kill X9 members. They're doing whatever they can. X9 pretty much has this one in the bag at this point. Holding on by just a few foundations now. And there goes, the entire base crumbles as the last rocket of the raid is fired off. X9 has done it. They've used about 300 rockets